Look what came in the mail. Let's open it up. What is up, everybody? I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. We got a bunch of packages. This is quite possibly my biggest mail day ever. It's, you know, comparable to other people, it's not that big, but for me, I've never received this many packages at once. You know what I mean. Anyways, so I got a package from Amazon, a package from eBay, a package from Vinegar Syndrome, and a package from Best Buy. So that's quite a bit of stuff for me, at least. Starting off with, let's juggle these. There's a few poly mailers and a few other stuff. Let's juggle them around and see. The first thing is, we got this one. This is from Best Buy. I know what this is. A few of these I actually have no idea what they are because I ordered them so long ago. And they just came in the mail, so like the Vinegar Syndrome, I forgot what I ordered at Vinegar Syndrome. Now I remember what I ordered from Vinegar Syndrome. Alright, so it is the most controversial physical release, not because of the image quality, not because of the movie, but because it came in a gosh darn Blu-ray case, and that is, I was gonna say Patriot Games, but that is Training Day on 4K Blu-ray. Some people don't like the gold banner with the 100. I actually kind of like it. I don't mind it. You know, it's not gonna sit uniform with on all of my other 4Ks, but looks pretty cool. The slipcover is a bit dinged, but it's whatever. I mean, like on the top there, it's whatever. But it looks fantastic. I love the artwork on it. It has a nice sheen gloss to it. Here you got your Training Day 4K Ultra HD, and then in French, and then in Warner Brothers. And then when you take it out of the slip cover, it's just the, what's it called, the Blu-ray case. What's insane about this is really fucking expensive, dude. This was $30 and it doesn't even come with a digital code, which I usually don't care for digital codes, but I can see why they would charge so much for adding a digital code. Usually when it comes to 4K releases of catalog releases, like movies that aren't, you know, in theaters or that weren't in theaters the last year or so, is usually you can get it for cheaper because things like Jurassic Park were 20 bucks. A few other releases, The Witch was 20 bucks. So it's surprising to see this movie, full price 4K, doesn't even come with a digital code, and it's so expensive. So I don't know why, but let's open it up, see if there's any goodies on the inside. Again, why did it come in a standard Blu-ray case? Beats me. It's not like they're trying to save money because they're charging up the ass for it. So, but let me know, my American friends, was this a more expensive release than usual? Because I know sometimes you can get a catalog release for like $18, $17. But yeah, and then you got the okay disc art. You know, it's better than nothing, but again, it's not really whatever. I still like the silhouette of the city. But yeah, Antoine Fuqua, I believe, right? Antoine Fuqua. Absolutely love this movie. I've only seen the first half of it, and then I realized that they're gonna make a 4K Blu-ray of it, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I get the 4K Blu-ray to really experience Training Day. I don't know why I keep thinking of a different movie, but yeah, we picked up Training Day on 4K Blu-ray. Super excited for that. Now, of course, you know me. I'm super anal about these things, but gotta put it in the poly bag. Even though it's a bit dinged up already, you don't want it to stick to things. You don't want it to get all mucky or whatever. So we're gonna put it in the poly bag, and it'll be saved forever. I'm gonna close it up later, but whatever. So that was the first package. That was from Best Buy. Next, we got another new release from what's it called? From Bay Street Video. Now this can either be one thing or another thing, and I have no idea. So we're gonna open this up carefully because I like to repurpose these bags for my slipcover orders if people buy one or two, because it has a really nice, inside to it, and it's thin and it's malleable. So this cost me $53. So this was not what I was expecting. This was the bigger ticketed item that I was super hyped for, and yes, it finally came in. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K Blu-ray. So hyped for this. Now, I know there was a previous German release for the 4K, and I heard there wasn't really much of an upgrade compared to basically the HDR was pretty good. There's a bit more finer detail, but for the most part, this was made dirty. I think not 8mm, but 16mm film. You know, you're not gonna get the most out of it, but you know, it's definitely an upgrade from the old Blu-ray that I have. Because one of the reasons why I didn't get the Steelbook is because I already have this Steelbook. And this Steelbook, I actually prefer the artwork better with the chainsaw on the back that makes up the Texas house. I like that more than, even though I've said before that I love theatrical posters, and even though I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre theatrical poster, it just felt a little bit barren for, you know, to charge $59 for the Steelbook. It's like, ooh, but then I could get this for like 40. So I got this, the slipcover, and I actually really do like the artwork on the slipcover a lot more than the Steelbook. I've been hearing the same things about people actually liking the slipcover more than the actual Steelbook. So let's get this open. I like that they have the skin texture all the way through to the spine and then to the eye. Now this is that iconic scene, that dinner scene, when she finally Sally, forgot her name, when she wakes up from her stupor and she's noticing the hellhole that she's been forced into, and she's tied up, and there's a lot of these really cool shots of like close-ups and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we got the Dark Sky Films release for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre out of the plastic. Very nice, very nice. Came in really, really good condition, so I'm really happy for that, because this is one of my most anticipated releases, even though this is about the same amount as the that German Steelbook, but it had German on it, and it's like, I don't know, I heard mixed things about the transfer, but once it came here to Canada, or I guess to the North America, I really, really like this a lot more, because I think that German release had like the armadillo, the dead armadillo back up, or stomach up, whatever. But this, I really do like the artwork. I remember when I made my custom slipcover for the Texas Chainsaw Remake, I basically did this design, but years before, so, or I guess a year before. But taking it off, I think it's just it's just the normal theatrical artwork, which I do love. So it's not like I'm saying normal. It's just, I think we've seen this image so many times. It's just I'm kind of getting bored to it, kind of. So is there reversible artwork? There is no reversible artwork, but that's fine, because it's different from the slipcover, so that's where I'll give it leeway. But I would have liked like an artist rendition artwork. I guess that's what that eye is. So I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't know. It feels nice. But here is the inside. You got that final scene when she gets away, and then, you know, Leatherface is just pissed off, and he's like, "God damn it! There goes my supper." So yeah, so I guess it would be breakfast, right? Because they're there all night, and then this is dawn. The scene takes place in the beginnings of morning. But yeah, I've heard different things about this transfer. I heard it's not as good as the other transfer. I've heard it's the same transfer. I heard it's not even better than the Blu-ray. Who knows? Because I know they did a 4K restoration Blu-ray, but that's just a standard Blu-ray, and there's no HDR. I feel like the HDR would really pick up some of that highlight, some of that details. Who knows? I'm gonna check it out. Maybe I'll do a review for it. Who knows? I think everyone's done a review for it, so I might not be the first to the punch. But now I have 2 copies of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Also, the reason why I got the slipcover, a little bit of weird collecting thing, is because I like to keep my slipcovers all together and then keep my steelbooks in a separate area. So when I'm displaying my Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, I can have it right next to my Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1. Now, if they announce a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 4K, will I pick it up? Probably not. I'll probably just get that Scream Factory release, and that'll probably suffice if I can find a slipcover with that. Probably the one with Viggo Mortensen is in it, I think, and that's the one I didn't mind too much. It's a terrible movie, but like, it's just fun. So yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K, finally got it from Dark Sky Films in the collection, 4K HDR. Gotta love it. Again, put it in the poly bag for safekeeping, because this is actually a really nice looking slipcover that came in really good condition. Boom. Next is a package from Amazon. Now this is gonna be a give or take, because this I haven't been able to find in the US and Canadian stores. I think it was available for the first week it came out, and then it's sold out, and then what Bay Street Video does is they'll import it again from US, but like charge like $20 more. So I don't want to rebuy, especially if I can find it for cheaper. But this is a Kino Lorber release. I have almost every single Kino Lorber 4K there is. So after this, I think there is one more to come in from eBay, and then it should be what's it called? I should have everything. I'm missing on the eBay order. I thought I had it, but it's whatever. Okay, yeah, it's still in transit. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still in transit. But thankfully, it's on its way. But this is a Kino release 4K from Amazon. It was like 10% off, so it was about a little over $3 MSRP more. Like, so it was $34 after before taxes. But I'm gonna grab it right now, and hopefully there's a slipcover with it. Yes, there's a slipcover with it. Hell yeah. Amazon, sometimes they upcharge a lot, but sometimes they come in clutch, and we got Out of Sight on 4K Blu-ray. Hell freaking yeah. So now after this, and then my eBay order coming in, all I'll need is one more slipcover. Oh, I guess technically not Mystery Man, but Marathon Man, but it got delayed here in Canada, so whatever. Wait for that to come in, but yeah. Out of Sight on 4K Blu-ray. I'm so excited for this. I heard it was a good little romp Steven Soderbergh film. You know, starring George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. I actually haven't seen this movie yet, but I heard Serial at Midnight talk pretty decent reviews for it, so I'm excited for that. Opening this up down the spine. I thought I had my eBay order. Whatever, it's fine. You can't get everything, but so stay tuned for that. Because then once that comes in, then Mystery Men comes in, I'll have every single 4K. Oh, baby. So out of the slipcover, here's what it looks like. The same artwork on the inside. Is there a versatile artwork? There is not, but again, Kino Lorber, same kind of uniform disc artwork, so all Region A, of course. So if you're in the UK or wherever else that doesn't support Region A or Region 1, you're out of luck. But as a North American, you got here with the slipcover. Hell freaking yeah. I'm so hyped that it actually came with a slipcover because I'm trying to collect every single Kino Lorber 4K. There is, whether or not there's a slipcover, because I'll just make my own, because it doesn't really matter at this point. But so happy that it came with the slipcover. Kino Lorber's Out of Sight on 4K Blu-ray. Ving Rhames, of course, George Clooney, Jennifer Lopez. Ving Rhames, Don Cheadle, Dennis Farina, and Albert Brooks. Based on the novel by Elmore Leonard and screenplay by Scott Frank, directed by Steven Soderbergh. This is very nice. New Dolby Vision HDR master, approved and color graded by cinematographer Elliot Davis. Very nice. Comes with audio commentary from the director and screenwriter. Inside Out of Sight, an original documentary on the making of the film, featuring behind the scenes footage, interviews with Steven Soderbergh and the whole cast. And then deleted scenes and 2 theatrical trailers. So again, like Kino Lorber, it doesn't come with a lot of bonus features, but it does come with enough to where it suffices, where it comes with a documentary, audio commentary, and a few deleted scenes and trailers, which I really don't care for trailers because you can just find them online, but it's nice that it comes with it at least. But yeah, here we go. That is the second last pickup of the day. Now we got the big kahuna. This is the one I've been waiting for to open up because this is actually my first ever pickup from Vinegar Syndrome. Well, from Vinegar Syndrome. I've bought a few Vinegar Syndrome stuff from secondhand stores, from Bay Street Video, but I've never ordered directly from them. And this comes in a really nice quality crush-proof box, which I really appreciate. I kind of want to get crush-proof boxes for myself, but they're just so expensive. So now I can see why the shipping was a bit, but I got it directly from them. I loafed it. This did have an option with a custom, not with a custom, but with a premium, like, limited edition slipcover. Unfortunately, I waited too long. I didn't know if I was going to get it or not. I didn't know if it was worth it, because I already own it on, like, VHS and DVD, so I'm like, am I really going to want it? But I thought, why the heck not? But you do get Vinegar Syndrome sticker. And then I finally got, took a while. It doesn't get a Canadian release until the 20th of March, but it's been here. And that is Hitman Heart Wrestling with Shadows. Now, I have the VHS and the DVD of this. This is a fantastic, fantastic visual documentary. I guess you'd call this a document. It's not really your normal contemporary documentary. It's basically what happens is Bret Hart, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. In fact, some would say the greatest wrestler of all time. Definitely the greatest living Canadian wrestler of all time, I would say. You got Pat Patterson, you got Chris Benoit, but I would say for the most part, he's just a Canadian legend because he surpasses that kind of, oh, he's a Canadian. So basically what this is Bret Hart, his contract with the WWE was expiring basically. They didn't want to renew it because they couldn't afford it at that time, because at that point, wrestling had been so debauched. This is pre-Attitude Era, so wrestling has been so debauched with like really insane and stupid gimmicks. People like the plumber and the radiologist as a wrestler, and it's like no one wants to see that. Hulk Hogan was gone from the scene. What's it called? Macho Man was gone from the scene. They all went to WCW. We got TNT or whatever. We got this billionaire backing up everything. So they're willing to give you $5 million, $6 million to wrestle. We got Ric Flair. We got all these really big wrestlers. We got Sting. We got Goldberg. And everyone's like, ooh, that seems like greener pastures. Why would I stay here with the WWF? They don't let me do anything. They're not going to pay me squat, and they're just going to limit me creatively and all that stuff. So basically, Bret Hart took a contract from the WCW, but he wanted to first, ride out his contract with the WWF. Did I say that? Yeah. So basically, he hired a camera crew and a bunch of documentarians to basically film the last 7 months, I believe it is, last 7 months of his tenure with the WWF. And basically, if you know about the Montreal Screwjob, a whole lot of shit goes down south, and it goes from Bret Hart being almost a son to Vince McMahon, to being like disowned and forcing him to relinquish the belt, to his mortal enemy Shawn Michaels, who at the time Shawn Michaels was really, he was on a downward spiral with drugs. He was accusing Bret Hart on cheating on his wife, which you don't do because, there's a really big stigma with wrestlers and ring rats or groupies, and it's like a whole thing. And, but this is back when people actually really, really took wrestling seriously. So, you don't accuse me of cheating on my wife. Like that's really lowbrow shit. So that's why there's a lot of tea, okay? That's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of tea in this film, in this documentary. So I'm really excited to see what it comes with. But it also comes with, so it says it's transferred and restored from the Betacam Master. That's why I was a bit kind of on the fence of picking this up, because it's not made on film. It was made on like TV rollback or whatever it's called, like what's it called, Betacam Master, so beta footage, like tape basically. It's videotape. It's not film, it's videotape. So I was like, how clean, how good can that look? But it also comes with audio commentaries with Bret Hart, so that will be super interesting. That's also why I picked it up. But then you got The Anatomy of a Screwjob, which is a 23-minute documentary, new interviews with director Paul J, the Screwjob specific commentary, which is about 13 minutes featuring Bret Hart, archival interviews with Bret Hart from 2008, which is like 22 minutes, so I guess shoot interviews, as they say in the business. Archival interview with Paul J. What's cool is that it also comes with another little featurette, which is The Life and Death of Owen Hart from 1999, which is 47 minutes long. So it comes with basically 2 documentaries, a lot of cool stuff, and apparently it also comes with reversible artwork, which we are going to check out right now, because I want to make my own custom slipcover for it. I actually have already made it. Where did my knife go? I really... Oh, it's underneath the bubble wrap, sorry. But I'm super excited to see what the reversible artwork is for it, because I didn't hear anything about this having reversible artwork. So let's open this up and see what it all comes with. Taking off this plastic. I really do like this artwork. It's absolutely fantastic. I think maybe is it just... Oh, sweet. Okay, so basically it comes with this nice little booklet. Very nice, Bret Hart, and then has your stuff with it. If you're a wrestling fan, you owe it to yourself to pick this up. I think it's sold out, but there's other ventures of waiting to pick this up. But what's cool about this is that the reversible artwork is actually the original VHS artwork that came with the original VHS. So this is the reversible artwork. I don't know if I can find it. VHSs are all stacked behind my Blu-rays, but the original VHS artwork for it is really cool. It's a bit cheesy though, so I'm thinking I'm going to switch it back. But when I finally make my slipcover for this will probably be on the inside. But yeah, so those were the pickups. Very, very exciting. We got here 4 pickups. We got Hitman Heart, Wrestling with Shadows. We got Training Day on 4K. We got Steven Soderbergh's Out of Sight on 4K. And then finally we got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K slipcover version. So those are my pickups. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you enjoy what you saw, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know down below if you guys picked up anything recently. And again, I'm Mates from the Mock Bus YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Long live physical media, and until I see you guys next time, have a good one.